What up, Raffleators? Welcome back to my channel. We are back at Ogle, and what you're looking at, these piles and piles of sand, well, that is the new road. They're building a bypass referred to right now as the East Coast Bypass Road, connecting the East Coast Public Road with the new bypass road at Eccles, that is the Heroes Highway. So what I'm doing today is to bring you an update on this road and developments at Ogle. So the last time we were here, they had cleared the side of the road to create this bypass right across this little canal. That is Pradoville 2. And now they have piled sand onto this area that was cleared to create the road. In other words, this is I think 6-lane highway they're building, or is it 4-lane? 4-lane highway they're building to connect the East Coast Road, which I think is still called Rupert Craig Highway in the distance. And they've now piled sand up about 3 feet high to create the foundation for this road. That's the old Ogle Airport Road. All right, that's the road that you take to get to Ogle Airport. And what we're going to do now is to follow this road. That is the new bypass road, these piles of sand, to see how far they've gone with it. All right, so the last time I was talking about developments here in
Distance
Ogle.
6 miles. Duration 1 hour 37 minutes 57 seconds. Pace 22 minutes 9 seconds per mile.
I'm still on my morning run, so pardon my monitor. I'm using, I think it's Adidas tracker. Anyway, so last time I was here, I was talking about developments in Ogle, and some of the developments included this new Marriott Hotel, AC Marriott Hotel. In the distance, we're going to take a look at that again. They were expanding or lengthening the runway for the Ogle Airport. Ogle Airport is now becoming a regional airport. You can now fly out of Ogle to the Caribbean. And they were building this bypass road that was going to allow people to go around Georgetown, in other words, to avoid city traffic. And so what we're doing in this video is giving you an update on the new bypass road. So what they've done so far, like I said, is they've built a pile of sand. We're going to have to get down off of this sand pile so that we can move more efficiently. But what they're going to do apparently is to incorporate the old road, the old airport road, that is the Ogle Old Road. Right, that's the old airport road from Ogle. And they're going to build another 3 lanes, apparently 4 lanes or so, to create the 4-lane highway. This is the water line. I suppose they're gonna be building a culvert over the water lines. But this is how far they've come. Now, in the middle of all of this development, what is coming out is that there is bias in the procurement of contracts. And when this road started, when they started constructing this road, it was advertised on a billboard as a project being run by the Indian embassy. The Indian government had either loaned the money or donated a grant for the construction of this road. That billboard is no longer visible, no longer available. Somebody took down the billboard, so I'm not able to give you the details on that billboard as far as the cost and the schedule for completion. But this is where we are now with the Ogle bypass. That is the East Coast bypass, which is supposed to connect Ogle with the East Bank Heroes Highway at Eccles, so the people coming from Berbice can get all the way to Mary, to the Mary airport. Or let's say you're connecting through Ogle and Mary, you could probably get there much quicker via these bypass roads. So that's the idea. But a number of issues have come up. We are in a period of rapid expansion. The economy is growing rapidly, and that's due to the oil and gas industry being profitable, and that is pumping cash into the economy. $4 billion up to this point. In other words, Guyana has earned $4 billion in cash from the oil and gas industry, and the current government is spending that cash as fast as it can. Now, there are people, of course, in the comments who are always telling me about, you know, the amount of development that's happening under the PPP and that development comparison, what happened under the PNC and all that stuff. This is not the kind of channel for that. What we're doing is comparing before and after oil. None of this would have been possible without the oil contracts that were signed by the coalition, and none of this construction would have been possible without the current PPP government spending the money, some of the money, and leveraging others to do construction. So this is not a comparison of politics and politicians. This is simply an analysis of the development of Guyana regardless of politics. And we're actually calling balls and strikes. We're basically an umpire on this match and saying this is what has been done, this could be done better, and this is being done very well.